Divided House Siddaramaiahs MLA outreach -DK Shivakumar adds to Congress woes in Karnataka. Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiahs' bid to douse dissent within the Congress has only fueled the internal fire, exposing cracks in the ruling party. Only unknown meetings with party MLAs, meant to address their frustrations over pending grants and stalled projects, have become a political flashpoint, with Deputy Chief Minister and KPCC President DK Shivakumar absent once again. The meetings are meant to give MLAs a direct space to air their grievances, from pending works in their constituencies to complaints against ministers and red tape, and get quick answers straight from the Chief Minister. It's being seen as his big move to contain discontent brewing within the Congress. The CM has the authority to call these meetings, said Satish Jarkihalli, PWD Minister and a close Siddaramaiah aide, who is also rumored to be in the race if the Congress High Command decides to change the state Congress chief, a post currently held by Shivakumar. As the Chief Minister moves district to district meeting MLAs, questions are being asked about the intent and optics of the exercise. There's a debate on why the Deputy Chief Minister wasn't called, Jarkihalli added. But these meetings are being held in stages. Surjewala first met Bengaluru MLAs. Now the CM is doing district-wise meetings. The KPCC president should also call a meeting of MLAs. Behind the protocol and explanations lies a bitter battle for control that is now playing out publicly. Is Siddaramaiah able to address the growing discontent of his deputy? Clearly not. While the Chief Minister was seen flanked by his economic advisor Busvaraj Reddy and senior ministers during the district-wise interactions, what stood out was Shivakumar's absence. At a time when the CM is holding back-to-back meetings following those by AICC Karnataka in charge Randeep Singh Surjewala, not having Shivakumar, who is also the state Congress chief, has set tongues wagging. The rift, long whispered about in political circles, has become more pronounced in recent weeks. Siddaramaiah's camp insists he will complete his full 5-year term as Chief Minister, while Shivakumar's supporters continue to claim their leader is simply waiting for the right time to take over. The camp close to Shivakumar claims he was not even formally invited despite being the party president, and this is now being seen as yet another marker in the ongoing tussle for supremacy between the Chief Minister and his deputy. Shivakumar, however, did make a brief appearance, citing coordination over Rahul Gandhi's protest plan for August 4, but quickly distanced himself, saying, "I have no issue with the CM meeting the MLAs. I will hold a separate meeting with legislators." Just 10 days ago, in yet another flashpoint in Karnataka's simmering leadership tussle, Siddaramaiah publicly expressed his displeasure at being asked to mention Shivakumar's name during a Congress event in Mysuru from which the Deputy Chief Minister was absent yet again. The incident unfolded at the Sadhana, a convention held to showcase the Congress government's achievements. As Siddaramaiah began his welcome address, a local Congress leader gently reminded him to include Shivakumar in his speech. But the CM, visibly irritated, stopped mid-sentence and snapped, "DK Shivakumar is in Bengaluru and not on stage. We only welcome those present here. We cannot extend greetings to someone sitting at home." The leader who had made the suggestion was left red-faced, quietly retreating to his seat without a word. The moment, caught on camera, only intensified talk of the widening rift between the state's two top leaders. Those close to Shivakumar remind that it was the Deputy CM and his organizational skills that helped the Congress come back to power. The discontent among Congress legislators has been spilling out into the open as well. MLAs, including 4 senior ones, had recently not just criticized the lack of funds but also accused the government of corruption and failure in governance. At least one has threatened to resign. Raju Kaj, MLA from Kagwad, said not a single work order had been issued in his constituency in 2 years despite 25 rupees crore being sanctioned. "The people in my constituency are cursing me. I am hurt. If I meet the CM, I may resign," he had said. Backing Br Patil's allegations of corruption, Kaj said files simply didn't move in departments, and ministers were unreachable. "The Chief Minister hasn't spoken to me, and that's upsetting. This kind of delay has been happening for 2 years," he said. The loudest alarm bell had come from senior Congressman Br Patil, who accused the Rajiv Gandhi Housing Corporation of a scam. In a leaked audio clip, he is heard alleging that officials demanded bribes to allot houses, sidelining even the recommendations of elected representatives. If the list of beneficiaries is made public, it will shake the government, he had warned. The others who have raised sharp questions include New York Gopalkrishnan and Vellore Gopalkrishnan. Molekulmuru MLA New York Gopalkrishnan said he felt like a fool for believing he could bring development to his region. We don't even have a decent road, school, or drainage. How do you expect us to develop industries, he told his constituents. Another statement by Siddaramaiahs political secretary and economic advisor Busvaraj Rayareddy, in response to the leader's corruption allegations, summed up the issues in the Congress. Corruption is a global phenomenon. It's not the first time Rayareddy has made such uncomfortable admissions. He has earlier spoken about the financial strain caused by the guarantee schemes. Swipe left for next video. In fact, the state's financial stress was openly acknowledged by Home Minister G. Parameshwar in Badami as well. We don't have money. Even Siddaramaiah doesn't, he said at a public event, urging local leaders to send a 1,000 rupees crore proposal to the centre, but the MLAs were met by the chief minister, who tried to douse the growing discontent to a certain extent. Latest blogs